against the defending world champion Alex Pagulayan. Let's take you inside now for the Master of Ceremonies, as always, John McDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome. It's the 2005 Kaohsiung World Pool Championships. We're packed to the rafters here. There's not a seat left. Promoted by Matchroom Sport and sanctioned by the WPA, it's a race to 10, and referee in charge of the action is Nigel Rees of South Wales. Well, now it's time to meet the players. Would you firstly please welcome, originally from the Philippines, now out of Canada, he is the reigning and defending World Pool Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Lion, Alex Pagulayan! And ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome, from beautiful Hungary, it's Vilmos.
It's all teed up then very nicely for the race of 10. We're in the last 32. Your match commentators, Steve Davis and Jim White.
Well, this is one we've been looking for. It's been a strong defense of the title for the Lion, Alex Pagulayan. So far, not a lot known about Vilmos Foldez, former world junior champion, obviously plays on the European tour. Steve, he could have walked by me this afternoon and I wouldn't have known him.
He did, actually.
He did.
Yeah, you totally ignored him, Jim. I think he's ranked 6th on the European tour at the moment. He was telling me. He was in my group stage. He beat me in the first match. He can play a bit. The only reason I'm plumping for Pagulayan in this match is because he has previous course and distance qualities.
And one thing about Alex, from my experience, and I've seen him play all over the world, the longer he lasts in a tournament, the better he gets. He starts to get the bit between his teeth.
Vilmos Foldez wins the leg.
Won an event in Canada just prior to coming over here and spending some time in the Philippines. Did Alex Pagulayan, but
race to 10, winner
Vilmos
Foldez to break.
A tidy young player. Big things expected from this young lad. And it all depends how he embraces this moment, Steve, because there's a lot of pressure out there when you're playing the defending world champion.
No, he can handle the pressure. I have no doubt that he is perfectly capable of turning over Pagulayan in this match. And I didn't really see any great weakness in his game. He has a great break, he's a good cueist, and he's got heart himself, even though he's up against the lion heart in Pagulayan.
Doesn't appear to be any problems there. He's just surveying the table to see that 4 passes, the pink 4, into the top left corner.
Didn't have it all his own way in the group stage, but was never in danger of failing to qualify. Pretty serious guy. Don't get too many smiles from him around the circuit, but not to say he's arrogant in any way, shape or form. He certainly is a great competitor, I know that. He's here to win. He's here to try and make a name for himself. What better way to do it than to beat the reigning world champion on the main match table?
This is a great start. We saw our first match on the main table here where young Huang just never got out of the gate against Manalo. Not our first match, our second match, excuse me. Certainly, Vilmos Foldes wants to make sure he doesn't duplicate that. But he's in prime position right now to secure the opening rack and help settle those nerves. Possibly a little straighter on this 8 than he would have liked, if not off angle. Just cheat the pocket slightly. Well, this is a great start. 9 deposited, and Foldes takes the opening rack. 1-0 over Pagulayan. A break and finish. Just the order of the day for this Hungarian champion.
高雄市是一个全力迈向国际化的城市。我们不仅拥有少见的海空联运天然的优势，更重要的是，我们有一群有热情、有行动力的市民，一同来打造这个城市，全力朝向国际化的目标前进。我们希望透过举办国际运动赛事，参与重大国际议题的活动，加入国际城市组织，来与国际脉动同步，同时也借由强化城市交流，达到国际水平的城市规划，建立一个国际友善的城市。我们希望国际能走进来，也让高雄能被世界看见。凭着这样的一个热情跟信心，我要代表所有的高雄市民，欢迎您到高雄来，一同来享受这一个充满阳光、热情跟自信的海洋城市。
Last 32 here, plenty of action today, and that means plenty of matches to update you on. Roszczowski, the German star, a 10-6 loser to Wu from Taipei, and I'll tell you what, great player. 10-5, Jones over Owen. Gandhi Valley off to the flyer there, 1-0 over Chen. 10-8, that was a match that I fancy blew at. Didn't get through there, Steve, but you liked that Vietnamese player. And 10-7, Torsten Homan over Kevin Uzel from England. 3-0, Shaw up front in his match. 10-4, another Chinese Taipei star through to the last 16 and duel in a dogfight. 9-8 over Harry Stolka from Germany. Still to come, Warren Kiamko in his match. Last 32 clash for a place in the last 16. But the focus of our attention right here to this young Hungarian star. And you've got to be impressed with the way he started things out.
Yes. Oh, do you think the mayor needs a bit more furniture in his house? Local joke, local adverts.
A useful break, Steve, but there's a problem. The top end of the table as we look, the 5 and the 7. We may well have to try and develop that mess if he wants to win at this visit.
What I liked about Foldes is a very strong cue action, the type of cue action that kiss of death, but that could be a snooker. You know, as a snooker player, when I look at this game, I always spot the players who I think would be able to turn their hand to snooker. Obviously, Pagulayan does play snooker in Canada and is a complete player because of it, I think. And I think Foldes could easily turn his attentions to the snooker game and be a solid cueist. I'm not saying it's the only requirement in the game. Obviously, there are many other facets to this game of